Here are some different coin prices for the 1905 Indian head cent. The 1 cent coin, or the penny, the Indian head pennies, however you prefer to say it. Let's look at these coins and see what they have sold for in different conditions and different types of errors on these coins that can give them value as well. So welcome back to Couch Collectibles. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Let's just hop right into it. Alright, so 1905 Indian head penny here. Now this coin here has a lot going on. It doesn't have the best grades, you know, not in the best condition. It's got a ragged clip there on the edge of the coin, and it's struck 10% off center. So we can see that there pretty clearly. It's a very, very noticeable type of error on this coin. That's why this penny sold for over $210. Now, I have shown this coin in a previous video. This is a very, 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 very rare coin. This coin was struck on a $2.50, so $2.50 gold coin planchet. Now, of course, this is not supposed to be a gold coin. This is supposed to be just a regular 1905 Indian head cent. But it was struck on a United States gold $2.50 coin. So, because of that, this coin sold for over $250,000. Can you believe that? $250,000 for one coin. What would you do with $250,000? Let me know in the comments below. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Now here is a 1905 that has a very high grade of a Mint State 66 plus, and it's a red grade. So this is where the value comes in at for something like this. You know, how many of these coins exist at a Mint State 66 plus red? Probably not many. That's why this is going to be a desirable coin for collectors. So that will ultimately increase the, you know, the value of the coin, and that's why this penny sold for over $6,000. As I always say, the coin grading scale goes up to 70. This is at a 66 plus, very high grade. Something like this, of course, it's going to give it value when there's not many out there that exist. Now here's a 1905 in comparison. If we compare it to this coin here, say you have a 1905 Indian head penny. Now this is a good example to compare it. We just looked at a $6,000 coin. This is the same dated coin, 1905. However, the difference between this coin and the last coin is just the condition, the grade. This coin is only graded at an AU58. So this coin, as a result of the grade, only sold for around $85. So that is a huge difference between $6,000 and $85. So keep that in mind. The condition or the grade will always have a huge effect on a coin's value. Now here's a 1905 that was struck off center. You can look for off centers on any coin, not just, you know, Indian head cents. In this case, this coin sold for around $200. Here's another off center strike. This coin was struck 15% off center. And because of that, this penny sold for over $375. Now here's a very nice proof coin, very expensive coin as well. This coin is graded by PCGS at a proof 67 red with that cameo grade. Man, look at that. I would love to have something like that, but that is way too much money because this penny sold for over $23,000. I'm sorry, if I own this coin, I would have to sell it, and I would be able to buy a lot more different coins. So here is a 1905 that has a repunched date. You always want to examine your dates on your Indian head pennies up close with your coin microscopes, which I do have available on couchcollectibles.com, and look for those repunched dates. This coin here sold for around $75, so nothing too, you know, too valuable, but some of them can be extremely valuable. Now let's check out some other repunched dates on these Indian head pennies. That way you guys can have examples of what those look like and see different coin prices for those Indian head pennies. Next up is something very, very cool. You want to look for this on all kinds of different dated Indian head pennies. And this is an 1864 date over the 1864 date. So here's the first example of that. You can see that on the left side of the bottom 6. You can see it at the bottom of the 8, as well as the 4 there, and the 1. Now if we look at this next one here, you can really see this one on the 4. So this is 1864 over the 8, 6, and 4. If you look inside the 2 circles of the 8 and 6, you can see that as well. and like I said, really there on the 4 of 1864. Now this next example is an 1864 over an 864. So we see that there on the left side of the bottom of the 8, the left side of the 6 there, as well as on the 4. So always be on the lookout for that. We got repunched dates, all that good stuff. This one here is very noticeable, 1864 over 1864. You can see the bottom of the 1, bottom of the 8, bottom of the 6, and the 4 also. Now here are some 1864 Indian head penny prices that are online. So we got the 1864 copper nickel, we have the 1864 bronze, and then we have the 1864 with the L on it. So those are different prices depending on the grade. Now it's got good, fine, extremely fine, uncirculated here, so you can see the values. The one with the L and it being uncirculated is going to be the most valuable here on this chart. So always be on the lookout for these pennies. Here we go, an 1864 repunched date. So this one also has the L on the ribbon as well, and this 1 cent coin sold for over $2,800. Now here's another repunched date. Now this one also has the L on the Indian head penny as well, and you can see that repunched date there at the bottom. This coin sold for over $3,000. $3,000. Now if we look at a lower grade, now this might be something that you may have in your collection. It's a little worn down. It's only graded at a good 6, so it's not a high grade at all. Very, very low graded coin. Now it is an 1864 over an 1864 bronze that has the L. So this 1 cent coin here only sold for $49. So nearly $50 for this penny, and look at the condition of it. It's not in the greatest shape, but still 50 bucks, can't beat it. Alright, so if we look at the proof penny from 1864, now this one does have the L on the ribbon as well. Of course, this is graded at a proof 65. The coin grading scale only goes up to 70, so it is an extremely high graded coin. Wow, this thing is just in amazing condition. Love seeing that L on there, man. Always check your Indian head pennies for that. That will definitely give it some value. Now, this coin sold for over $160,000. Yes, I'm not kidding, $160,000. There are probably not many of these coins that exist. An 1864 proof graded at a proof 65 with the L on the ribbon. And like I said, here's an example of a bronze 1864 penny, and then here's the example of an 1864 copper nickel Indian head 1 cent coin. So we got the bronze, and then we got the copper nickel. So if we look here at this bronze penny, this is 1864 that is graded at a mint state 67. So again, an extremely, extremely high graded coin here, and that's what's gonna give this thing a lot of value. Now this one does not have the L on the ribbon. This coin here sold for over $5,400. Now, if we look at the same exact coin, here is an 1864 bronze, again, but it does not have the L, and it is only graded at a good 4. So the coin grading scale goes up to 74, very, very low grade here. This coin only sold for a little over $10. So you go from a $5,000 coin to a $10 coin very quickly, depending on the grade of the coin. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle, check out the videos to the left of me, and until tomorrow, I'll see you all in the comment section below. This is Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.